they actually showcased some of my channels on their own website.
But can people do that? Or should they find someone like you? I mean,
but what my focus is I really want them to get a result. Like, I'm not worried about competition.
Yeah.
I really don't have any.
You're out and about. You have your own channel, people see your videos, you talk very openly about what you do. You've even told people exactly what to do. Is it replicable? I mean, are there other people out there, other video people who say, oh, I can do what you do, but still you say there's no competition. No one has successfully done that yet?
The only case that I've seen where somebody has attempted to do it, they actually showcased some of my channels on their own website.
What?
Yeah.
Like as samples, This is what, okay.
Yeah, so it's like they just need to create their own portfolio. Their clients, that, you know, they took them from A to B. That's all that's missing. So I mean, I put my information out there. I can't help everybody.
Yeah, right. So you talked about earlier about a client you have that used to just video his own stuff. He did it all himself. Would you, and obviously you're in the business of this, but can people do that? Or should they find someone like you? I mean, what's your best advice?
One of the biggest hurdles is actually discipline and consistency. And this is exhausting. We're doing a marathon filming day. So when I have clients that come to me and say, you know what, I've actually got a filming studio. Can we work with you and have you help us with the strategy? You do the editing, but we do the filming. And I say, yes, if we can start out at least having you film with us a couple times. Because I want you to get used to the system.
Yep.
I want you just to plug into our system and not have to worry about any of that. Then you can see how things roll. Because it's not like we have a monopoly on videography or anything like that, or the right gear. It's like, come see how we do it. There's a couple up in New York, have a really cool business. I won't reveal any secrets here, but they're going to be flying down to Orlando and filming with us at least 2 different months. With the plan of eventually transitioning back to New York. It's going to be different for each individual depending on their experience. They have a lot of performance experience, and so I think that in their case it'll work, but even in their case I want them to come and experience 1 or 2 times filming with us.
That makes sense. And basically the 1 or 2 times that they'll be there, they'll absorb the whole process and at least the production part of the system. And they're not going to fly out to the Philippines because they're not ever going to need to.
Right.
So I guess that's my question for you is, from a business perspective, can people kind of a la carte menu with you? Because it strikes me that you say this is the annual fee. If you want to shoot it at your own place, good for you, but I'm not discounting. Or do you do that? I mean, do you take that off?
I've given them a discount when they do their own filming.
Okay.
But what my focus is I really want them to get a result.
You just want the result.
I don't want to just sell a la carte services that they might not implement all the way and get the result.
Yep.
So when I have confidence that they will still be able to succeed, then I'll adjust.
Well, especially like you say, where they're competent people who have a performance background who will get it. And then they can replicate it, take it back to their own studio.
And what's surprising to clients like that and other videographers is I'll actually say, you are welcome to bring your favorite videographer with you to observe when you come and film with us. Like, I'm not worried about competition.
Yeah.
I really don't have any. And you're going to become a client of mine. We're going to help with strategy. We're going to have a year contract at least. Clients stick with me longer than a year anyway because it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want them to succeed. So why wouldn't I let them bring their local videographer?
Indeed. Talking about the discipline of doing what you do, right? Yeah, you got to be disciplined to do what you do, to run a business like this, to bring it all together. Talk a little bit about that.
So when you're self-employed, like me and all my clients are, we control our schedules, and it's a certain amount of discipline or motivation to keep going. Well, like with Chad Littlefield that we've talked about before, where he was the one in charge of the discipline of the filming part of it. He filmed 5 videos every Friday. It gets to a point where it's like, you know what, this Friday I'm gonna just take it off, right? Filming 20 episodes every 4 weeks, I haven't had one of my clients that's filmed on their own ever succeed with that. It's always been less than 20. But it's actually easier to do that than filming 5 episodes a week, because it's like you've got a 4-week break.
Yeah.
So filming with us, doing 20 episodes in a day, yeah, that's a marathon day, but it actually works. It's kind of like this forced accountability. You're going to a location, you've got all your outlines and stuff prepared in advance. There's a filming team there.
Right.
We know we're going to do it again in 4 weeks, and it's just like this accountability, this focus. It really works.
Hey, even for me, as your foil, you know, just kind of sitting here asking you questions and moving the conversation along. I mean, I look forward to these days like I look forward to root canals. You know, like, I mean, the people are lovely. We have a good time. We're good friends. But it's like, and if I'm shooting a narrative video, it's way longer than 9 to 5. I mean, it's 6 to 10 at night or whatever. But there's something about, you're right, the discipline, energy, and commitment that you need to sit here and for the crew. You know, I don't know how these guys do it, but you know, that's part of your responsibility. That Johnny come lately's come along and they go, oh, I see what Nate does. It looks easy, and if he's making money hand over fist, I'm going to start my own. Yeah, good luck. You know, you got to do all the stuff that you've done. There's only 2 extra people with us today, but that's 4 of us spending marathon time putting together all these videos. Mm-hmm. And I agree. I think I would rather do it this way than come in every week, and because even 5 videos.
When I used to follow Dave Ramsey's advice to try and cut my expenses, I used to set up the cameras and the lights myself.
Yeah. And
I would just film that is so hard to do 20 episodes in a day where you're the camera crew and the.
Yeah, right. Anybody that's ever done live streaming of themselves, even for 20 minutes, it's like, all right, let's wrap this up. I've said everything I could possibly say. I know nothing more than 20 minutes worth of content. And then you have to learn how to breathe.
There are 3 different ways that I work with people. My course, my done-for-you service, and my inner circle, brand new this year. Okay, my course is DIY, do it yourself, but it's my complete strategy. You go through 10 weeks, 10 modules that will help you get the ball rolling and generate momentum with the exact strategy that I use on all 27 channels that I produce. My done-for-you service is what clients like Noel Randall use, where we do all the filming, we do all the editing, the thumbnail design, the launch, we monitor the analytics, and help these channels improve month after month after month. Now, my inner circle is for 6-figure business owners that want to take their business to 7 figures and really want to scale their YouTube channel as well. You get a taste of our done-for-you service where we just launch 1 episode per week. You're also a part of a community with other business owners that want to learn and implement the same strategy, and we have 4 quarterly retreats. Now, the studio houses where you'll be filmed, either here in Utah or in Orlando, Florida, are also big enough that that's where we're going to have our quarterly retreats. If you're ready for a strategy session with me to discuss whether my course, the inner circle, or my done-for-you service is a fit for you, then go to my website, BeTheHeroStudios.com. I'll link to it below, and anywhere on that page, click Learn More, and I'll chat with you then.
What does that do to your business? I mean, do they give you enough advance notice that...
The good news is, when your channel gets to a point where you've got a lot of momentum, you can, when they're doing it, when they're on camera, there's things that they just don't see.
Do you have any clients that suffer from truancy? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do it this month, or